see what she's got yarn. Good morning. It is Saturday. I believe it's Saturday morning. Yeah. I didn't get a video out last night. I was going to do a video last night and usually post in the morning, in the middle of the night. But last night, Tiffany and I went, she wanted me to go with her looking for furniture for her new house. So you know what that means for Mom gets hand-me-downs. Yep. So I'm going to get a new couch for my formal living room once I paint it. And I don't know. I don't want to buy something until things get a little more settled, which way or which direction life is taking me. I spend a lot of time here because of my parents. I'm in their front yard in my yarn fort. Actually, all that yarn you guys saw the other night, it's going back to the house. This is going to be my yarn stash. Excuse the mess. I got in last night and look at Miss Press there. Can you see her? Can y'all see her? I don't know if you can see her. No. There she is. But yeah, I got home and there was a toy explosion. You know, she loves her babies right now. She's got Abby Cadabby right there. But this morning I turned her out and she has slowly taken all her toys out of her toy box and taken them outside in the wet grass. Yeah. But last night when Tiff picked me up, she brought little Gump, my grand dog. He's a little Dachshund. He's a dapple Dachshund, and that's why I've been looking for that dapple yarn, which I found, and I want to thank everybody, Kathy, Donna, thank you guys so much for helping out with yarn. And then I got another email, someone sending me the, it's this yarn, but it's the newer version of the Burnett blanket. This is the original. I bought purple the other night, and I should have got the teal because I already had the purple, but it was so funny. They're going to send me the teal. Thank you so much. And I don't think there was a name attached to it. I'll have to look again in the email. Look at her. Look at her. She wants to go Outside. Yes, we were at that stage we have to spell. Grandma and Grandpa are sleeping still. Once we hear all the dogs get turned out, then we know we can go next door. But, yeah, no. This morning she's already been swimming and I had to spray her off because then she laid in sand and got all muddy. You love to be muddy. You're a dirty girl. Huh? So, yeah, she's already had a bath. She's used to that now. She stands there while I spray her with a hose. It used to make her mad, but now she's used to it. Yes, she got squirt this morning, huh? No, we're not going outside. No, I said the bad word, didn't I? It's not a bad word, but anyways, I just want to say good morning to everybody. Things are going pretty good. Tiff is going through all her stuff, and it's just killing me. She's getting rid of all this good stuff. I'm a true hoarder. Yeah, watching her. And she said, Mom, I'm trying not to be like you. That's terrible. I mean, I'm not a stage 4 hoarder, but when it comes to yarn, I'm getting pretty bad. I'm not as bad as, what's her name? Oh, God. She's got her own studio now. Y'all, it's too early for me to think. It is early. I usually don't get up and do a video this early. It's usually 3 in the morning, not 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 7:30, 8 o'clock. Ginger. Yarn Geek. Gosh, I couldn't think of her name. Yeah, I'm not quite as bad as her. I think her mother is way up there. Wow, she's got a house full of yarn. I don't want to get that bad. And, yeah, when I get to a certain stage in my life, There's a lot of stuff that's going to be leaving in boxes, and I don't want to start anything right now because I'm not ready to do it, but I've got a lot of stuff boxed up, ready. There's a lot ready to go. I'm not ready to pull that trigger yet because I have to be in that mode, and that mode is running to the post office constantly, and I'm not there yet. I got a little burnout doing Boggy Creek post office stuff and boxes, and there's a lot more to it. Electronic stuff I'm not privy to, and I got to get with one of my yarny sisters who's going to make sure that I set it up correctly because I know I set it up incorrectly. The account's open where money can go into my account. I've got 1 penny in my account from Etsy, but the way I uploaded the stuff, I did some stuff wrong, and I'm not there yet to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with anything right now other than what I'm doing. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm making this crab. Isn't she a cute color? Let me show you. I'll get up closer real quick. Isn't that a cute color? It's a Burnett baby blanket yarn. And, oh yeah, I still have a ball band. I have the ball band somewhere. This I got on, I think I got this on clearance at, oh no, it doesn't have a sticker, so I didn't get it at Ollie's. I don't know where I got it, but I know I got it. Can anybody remember where I got this? I don't know. I got it recently. Maybe I got it at Joanne's. I don't know, but I got 2 skeins. With the Burnett, I'm pretty famous for getting 2. In the smaller skeins, I'm pretty famous for getting 3Zs. But, yeah. I think because they're so big, and I worry about room, right? But, yeah. Right now, my life is in big limbo. You guys know that. And, I'm probably going to sell that house, but it probably won't happen till the beginning of next year. Maybe. I don't know. I need to talk to Tim a little more. His lease will be up. And not to give too much information, but probably going to sell the house, and I'm going to split the proceeds of the house. The house is paid for. In all fairness, he paid it off with money he got from an inheritance. And I don't know. I want him to be happy. I want to be happy. I don't want him to be destitute, which he's not. We have a company, a successful company, but we're very careful. The reason it's a successful company, we don't drain it and live high on the hog. You know, I mean, the money I spend for yarn is what my YouTube channel pays me, and some of my paycheck. You know, I get a paycheck. I was a little bit cray-cray probably the past few years, spending too much money on yarn, but that's not what our problem is. But I'm sure it just adds to some of the, if I'm guilty of anything, I'm guilty of spending too much money on yarn, okay? Bottom line. But I mean, it didn't hurt anybody. You know what I mean? I wasn't spending money I didn't have. But what happened was I was a smoker, I spent more on cigarettes than I spend on yarn. So that's the way I looked at it to justify it. But I really should be saving money, you know. But I'm going to try to do better, shop smarter, and just basically use the money from what YouTube pays me for yarn. That's what I'm trying to stay in those guidelines. So, and divide things equally. We're going to divide things equally. I was originally, he said I could have the house, and that's all going to change. And I agree with it, you know, in all fairness. And I'll be okay, because I probably need to downsize. And if I do leave that house, I'm going to move here. I have free land here. I won't have to pay for any land. I just have to build a home. And I'm going to build a home, and more than likely, I don't like moving so far away from Gainesville, but I don't know. I wish I would like to move in the middle, but I don't know. It would be more smarter to move out here, because eventually one day I'm probably going to have to move closer to one of my children, and the one that will care for me if I live long enough to have to be cared for would be Tiffany. So the only thing I'm not crazy about living out here is I grew up out here, and it's beautiful out here. But back in the day, I had a lot of energy. I would go. I had a social life. And this was like living out in no man land. I was always an hour away from everything. There were no grocery stores, you know, that kind of thing. Now things have grown and they are better. We actually have a Dollar General here. So like 2 minutes up the road, one post office and one Jiffy store. That's been there since I was a kid. And, but anyways, it's changed. So I think I could adapt to living out here, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to do anything right. I don't want to make decisions right away, but I probably will put the house up for sale in January, and I'll probably be living in this full time, because I don't want to go rent someplace. Okay, and then I can really save money, you know. And I'm going to work on getting her a sister or a brother. Sadie, look at her, she got her back to me. Sadie Mae, are you mad at me? Hey, Sadie, what's he doing? You sleeping? Huh? Don't knock my coffee over. But anyways, enough of that garbage. I'm going to be okay. I may end up here and building a home right next door to this camper here. They're like on a 5-acre. There's 10-acre plots, but I got to file I could build across the street, but I don't want all those trees and woods, and I don't. Here it's already cleared. I would make it the easiest. I'm probably going to do that, but I don't know for sure. Her Halo charger has not come in yet for her collar. I can't wait so I can let her loose. She's just full of energy. Just are so full of energy this morning. And when she doesn't get her way, she does give me attention. Yes, I know you want to go outside, huh? I know. We witnessed this in another video, huh? Abby, could Debbie so pretty? Can I hug her? Oh, she's so pretty. There, yeah, you can have her back. So, but that's what's going on. Why I went down that rabbit hole, I don't know why. I like to keep you guys kind of in the loop what's going on. But for now, you know, it's because of yarn and storage and all that. So, but I'm making Tiffany save all her tubs. They were throwing them away. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, well, what am I going to do with them? I said, save them for your mother, because I have only 3 rims full of yarn. She's like, oh, yeah, okay. So now they're saving the tubs for my yarn. And I'm going to I'm not going to fill this thing up with yarn. I've got yarn in here. I've got some from Ollie's under that couch there. Oh, I'm glad that was empty. Did you run to Mommy for safety? Do you knock that down? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a coffee cup. It's okay. It was just an empty coffee cup. Thank God it was empty. Yeah, and her and Gump just made this place a hot mess. There's fluff everywhere. Look, this is from their babies. Yeah, I should recycle them, huh? That would be disgusting. I would never do that. I bought a huge box of fluff for the first time ever. So I'm committing to all this yarn, and I gotta make some cool fluffies. I may do a festival. You guys, I'm feeling human. I'm starting to feel human again. I do. I still get very emotional. Like, I've caught myself being extremely emotional about the boys, and I guess I need to. I understand why, and you know that it's a normal process. Because you guys, I'm just realizing you guys miss them too. Some just as much as I miss them. But that's the only really sadness I have is, and I know she's sad about it. She's definitely, it's affected her. Oh, does anybody have a hard time when I work with this yarn? I'm learning the pros and cons of this yarn, but this baby yarn in particular, it's hard when I start. It's hard to get that first and second row, finding the right stitch. I have to have a stitch marker, or it will be a hot mess and I have to start over. She's listening, waiting for them to wake up next door. My parents locked their home. I think I have a key to their house. That's probably what that other key was. I had an extra key on my key ring, and I could not figure out for the life of me whose key it was. I bet you it's my mom and dad's house. Or Steenhatchee. But no, Steenhatchee's got its own set of keys all on its own with the bolt, the gates, the sheds. Yeah. But I had trouble starting this and finding, when I get to the next round, finding, am I in the right stitch, kind of thing. So I have to use a stitch marker. And you can't crochet with any amount of tension, or you can't pull it closed. This yarn is so fragile. The baby Burnett, it's not as fragile, 1, 2, 3, as Loops and Thread had they have a yarn, a polyester yarn, I forgot what it's called, Loops and Thread Snuggles. That stuff sheds. You waste a lot of yarn on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I noticed that I waste a lot of yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, on some of these projects. See, this pulled perfectly. Yay! Got a stitch marker so I know where the first stitch is. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I couldn't do it without this stitch marker. I love Mr. Crab. He's my little mascot. And then I'm going to do Dory next. Oh, I got an email that said, keep on swimming, Nancy. It made me laugh so hard. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Dory did it. But that's what Juan will tell me sometimes when we're on our channel. See, what is that? Did I miss the stitch altogether? Hold on. There. Yeah, I struggle at starting these magic circles in this yarn. Now the Burnett I don't struggle so much, the regular Burnett, but The baby is so soft and fragile yarn. And you know, you don't really see your stitches very well. You identify it by the V's in the top, and sometimes they're hard to see, you know. So, but we're getting it done. Oh, I can't forget my stitch marker. Definitely get lost without a stitch marker. That's really hard to see. So I did 2. But anyways, I had a lot of fun with Tiffany. We went and looked at furniture, and everything is white in the stores. So, and you can get some of the stuff in gray. I just think that's insane, white furniture. And everything is like velour, like velvet velour. It's like Bernette yarn. I kid you not. I'm like, and they're like, oh, we can spray. That stuff only lasts for so long. But yeah, and the leather, when you have dogs, the dogs will, it's not real leather, it's pleather, unless you want to pay $7 grand, $8 grand for a couch, you know. So I'm gonna accept Tiffany's offer of her brown couch. And she was actually, the damage they did, she was actually able to treat it with some treatment. It was scratches in the leather, and it looks good. Okay, this is crazy. There. So that's, where was I? See, it's early. My brain's still, I've only got a half a cup of coffee in. Let me start over. Tiffany, when before we went out yesterday, we went out and we ate dinner at Red Lobster. We went and looked at furniture. Before that, she asked me to come to her house to look through some stuff that was absolutely killing me that she's getting rid of. But I got a cooker for rice. This is for Sadie. I'm going to start cooking her food. Rice, and then I have the Instapot, which I'm going to cook chicken and then freeze it. I'm just going to prepare food for her. I used to do that for all my dogs because it gets expensive when you have 6 dogs, you know, and I'm not going to buy the meat because she does not like the meat. She won't eat it. I've wasted so much money. I mean, the boys, they grew up on it. So, but she does like chicken. She likes that Pet Fresh, but it's $16.99 for what, one sitting? She can eat the whole bag. The stuff is good, but what a freaking highway robbery. A lot of those pet treats are. So I'm going to start preparing their food. Her food. And right now, like yesterday, I cooked her, when I bought hamburger meat, and I cooked it for her. She had hamburger meat. I put rice with it. And I bought a giant bag of brown rice. So we got a rice cooker there, which I think is nice. I just have to be a little more organized. I'll batch it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, she's spoiled. But she's getting skinny because she doesn't eat right. And it kind of worries me. So, I've never had a finicky dog before. I've never had a dog like this one. And I will never give up on her. I might call her Cray Cray or not all right in the head, or it's just a coping message. It's me coping with her quirks. It could be me that's cray-cray, right? But I love her. It's sweet. She's a sweet little thing. She has lots of energy. And this is the right place to release all that energy. I got that halo collar that Tyler gave me. The charger's on its way, and they won't tell me when it'll be here. I can't figure out when it'll be here. Hopefully sooner than later. Tyler told me they would notify me, you know, but I just got to thank you for my purchase. And there's a chat room, but I didn't get in it. I didn't go in there. There's an app. And as far as I got is they wanted to give me a coupon to buy another collar. I'm not buying another collar. I didn't buy the first collar. It was given to me. But hopefully I don't have to get another one. Everybody I know that has any type of these collars, they end up taking them off the dog once they're trained. They're heavy. The collars are kind of heavy. Not too heavy, but they got a little weight to them. But it's a GPS tracking system. And it has a setting. It'll vibrate if she gets too close to the lines. And it could shock her, but I'm not setting it on shock. Tiffany said she accidentally set hers for Gump. She said when she first got it, she accidentally shocked him. She said he cried and ran all the way to the house crying. It's not funny, but it is. She said, I never had to do it. I've never, ever had to any problems with him running away. All he has to do is hear the beep, and he comes right back. But she said she accidentally did it, setting it up. So, God. So, I got to be a little careful. I'm making crab legs, if you're wondering what I'm doing. And this is inspired. This crab is inspired by Sarah over at Crochet Vision. I have the pattern. I haven't really followed her pattern because I'm lazy. And but I think I'm using, I did follow the pattern of her eyes, which is basic, that she uses in her pattern. It's a round disc. I put the eye in it, and then did another round disc and attached it to this, and she shows that in her pattern how to do that. I know oh, you can't see him, can you? I know I'm a little far away, but I probably could. Let me see something. Bring you closer. I'm going to move this back a little bit so you can see my girl. There. All right. I had to move everything. Okay. All right. This is better, right? Okay. I moved the tripod to the table. This is better. It's charged right now. There is no charging jack anywhere from the kitchen back here until you get over to that corner, and then I have the internet plugged in. I have one plug over there. She's going crazy. She wants to go outside so bad. Yeah. But anyways, I was working on this crab, but I'm done with this bag. I just haven't, I'm wondering if I should make the straps bigger. I don't know. There. Let me stretch this out. Let me stretch it out so when I put it together, it doesn't look so wonky. I don't know why, but I don't know what I did wrong. I don't think I did anything wrong, actually. This is the way it looks. Yeah, there. That's the way it's supposed to look, right? So I did bring my name tags, which are ugly. They're like a chocolate brown. The picture on the site that I bought them from did not look like that. It looked like your normal leather. A beige leather, a tan leather. No, these are so dark that they would be ugly on here. So I'm not going to use them. But I brought them here. And I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm probably going to finish off. I don't know where I started. I'll just finish off like right here, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I'll finish off here to the blue. But in the meantime, I've misplaced my 4.5 hook. Yeah. So I haven't been able to disconnect it. And then I'm going to do something with the new yarn, and I was going to make another bag. I don't know yet. I don't know. That yarn it kind of hurt my hands a little bit. So, what else do that's all I've really got going on is the Amy stuff. I haven't worked on anything else. I've been just chug-a-lugging along the retired life. Oh, this is a yarn I'm going to use for the mermaid. I'm going to make her this color. This is the plan. This color, it is a Burnett, can't see it. It's a bright sage. It's pretty. I want to make her face and body. I'm going to make her hair in this glitter sparkle. It's like a cream, but it's got sparkle in it. And then her tail, I'm going to make with this majestic, right? Mystical. I give things names. Mystical. And the colorway is Canyon. So I'm going to use these colors for my next Amy. That's the plan. So I got it in a bucket. And then I have, you guys, you know I'm naughty about not finishing stuff. I'm going to leave this here. This is my basket of unfinished Amy's that I want to finish. I got a claw here. I got a gray cat. I got a Pokemon head and body. And then I have a purple dinosaur head somewhere in here. But those are unfinished Amy's. I want to finish those. I'm going to try to finish them before I start my mermaid. But I'm having fun making crabs right now. So I got the crab's head. Did I share the crab's head with you? It keeps falling. Here it is. She's little. She's a little smaller than him. I actually made him pretty big. So. Oh, Kirkland got knocked off the wall. There. So, can you see her? Yeah. So these are her leggies. I need to make her claw, and I'm not sure. Why is this one skinnier than the rest? Because I missed a stitch somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere along the road. I don't have to do any increases. I just need to just keep swimming. But I'm having fun making these. What's fun is the reaction to everybody. That's what's really fun about making these, is hearing and seeing the reaction of others. It puts a smile on people's faces. Oh, the queen herself. I'll be back. Hey y'all, sorry, I got interrupted. Yeah, Tiffany planning out the day of chores. She's bagging up clothes. She wants to take them somewhere, and we're going to take them to Sandy's consignment and just give them to her. I am not a Goodwill giver because they rip people off every day. They resell people's junk. They will sell a tube of lotion with this much in the bottom for $2. I mean, that, yeah. The guy's a multimillionaire. Goodwill, that word, shouldn't be on that building. Years ago, but yeah. He sells other people's garbage and makes a big profit. And he shouldn't, or they shouldn't, or whoever owns it now. I'm just not a fan of Goodwill. Okay. I wonder if I should make the front legs a little longer than the back. Yeah, I've got them all the same. Oh, they're all the same. I really like this color. It's a pretty color. Yeah. I'm getting better at working with this yarn. But I don't have a whole lot going on. Other than I got some work to do. I'm going to finish out, I've got like, I think 8 more of those stepping stones to, they're called pavers, and I keep forgetting the word. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I've got about 8 pavers left to put down out here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And I got to dig the dirt out. And yesterday I abandoned my dad. I felt a little guilty. I told him that I would probably do it later, and I never got around to it. So he didn't dig up the pavers, but he hauled some dirt off, and he doesn't need to be doing that. But I had a girl day with Tiffany, mother-daughter date. I kind of did spend the day with her. We hung out yesterday for a little while, going through stuff, and I didn't record anything, so we started to record at Red Lobster, and then we forgot we did an intro, but then we forgot the rest of it. Like, we were going to show you our dinner, and Tiffany said, "You forgot to video what we got." And I said, "I know." We got to talking and spending quality time together. I had a good time. She's a hot mess. She's my girl. But yeah, I want to eat at Red Lobster again. It was so expensive. What used to cost, about $25, then it went up to $50. $100 for my dinner alone. Well, that's with the tip. I had a Maine lobster. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna go back to my Texas Roadhouse. I spend my $29. I think it's up to $29 for my dinner. It's my splurge. And I have a soda. But yeah, they said $100. I was like, what? Yeah, we did get an appetizer, and she ordered some tall foo-foo drink. It was $100 a piece to eat there. So if me and Tim and Tyler and Tiff, it would be $400. Isn't that not ridiculous? Yeah. A lot of restaurants are going to go out of business because of that. Yeah. They've already closed some of their stores. So, I understand inflation is affecting everybody. Well, gas is going down a little bit. That's a good thing. It has here anyways. Eggs have gone down. I know we're a yarn channel. We'll stop talking about that. I don't have a lot of content this morning. So, but anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And hopefully I'll have some good videos in the next, coming up, maybe today. And I'll do a little run through Tiffany's house or something. I'll figure something out. I was just tired last night when I got home. I just crashed. So, all right. I love y'all. Mwah.